Absolutely. There is identity theft as well as intellectual theft. You know, it's the same thing. And I'm not just talking about copywriting and that, I'm talking about spiritual, intellectual theft. And what takes place here is people begin to make you feel inferior, knowing that they see you going somewhere, knowing that they see that you have something in your mind's eye. So before you even build it, the vampires, they're smelling your success like a bloodhound. They're slandering your name. They're telling people the story that they made up in their minds about you. They knew the lies that they were telling, but successfully you made it out of the hidden lies and a false dream states. And you had yourself. You understood. You knew. You may have had to get taken out of an illusion altogether, meaning you may have had to be pulled out of a job, out of a family circumstance, out of a situation. And you thought it was the worst thing for you, but it was the best thing, right? Just to be saved. And sometimes losing a job right in the middle of an inopportune time for you may be the life-saving change that you receive for your life. It could save you. And you will never forget how you were removed abruptly from your day-to-day living situation for like a year or two, something short, a short-lived time. But while you were gone from your responsibilities, you weren't perfect, but many knew you as consistent. Many knew you as responsible. And your high council and your spiritual team tested everyone around you, taking care of those around you. They didn't know what to do when you left. They fell apart because they weren't as strong as they thought they were. You were the strength. Providing safety and sanctuary, that's what you did. And you showed who you really were. They set up and they played the smooth operator. They tried to wipe any good deeds that they remembered about you away. They didn't even want it in their memory. Even if you were a great person in their lives, they did not want to see you as that great person. They wiped it away from their whole memory. They stole from you. They pushed an agenda to make society make you look like you were insane. They wanted society to see you in an insane asylum. They even tried to convince you that you were insane, delusional. But you came back to your right mindset. You went right to work. You began to step into your success, and you loved every minute of what you were finding yourself to become from the distance that you found yourself in. You came back as a whole individual. Yet you always remembered how it all went down. Your worldly possessions were returned to you. You got triple, quadruple, more than what you had before you left. But it was the broken engagement that did the most damage. The finger pointing, the accusations. The biggest takeaway was that you paid attention to the actions of those who were exactly expected to be by your side through thick and thin, especially when you tried your best to rectify the problem when you returned back into the relationship. That's why it says don't go back. No matter what, if people don't respect you for who you are, leave them be, let them be. They may not want to see where you're going. They may not even want to be a part of it because you weren't supposed to be there. They were only supposed to be a part of it because you failed. That was it. They had no mercy upon you. You probably began believing the trust no one concept. They might have even called you delusional, except those who are deserving of the trust don't expect anything from anyone else. They will twist how it all went down. Stay committed through the highs and the lows, and we really don't have one time to fail in their eyes. Perfection is the key, and regardless if perfection doesn't exist, walk as perfectly as you can because they will purposely never let you live a mistake down. But you know who you are. You grow through each and every slanderous and angry negative thought that has ever been stated about you. And when they get quiet and they can no longer show their faces, that means you've passed the test. That means that they were the culprit. That means that you've won the game in your right and true mindset. Never again take the bait of the illusion that anyone wants to just give you and throw you into an emotional roller coaster. It's much too costly. Too costly for your success. So I want you to think about these things. I want you to think about how you feel right now. I want you to think about how close this conversation has gotten to your inner core. And you know you feel every word verbatim. You feel it emotionally. Do something about that. Don't let them back in. They're not worthy of it. They did not pass the test. They ghosted you. They lied on you. They slandered your name. They act like you don't exist right at the moment that you made them out to be a liar. They can't tell the story the way they want to tell it because it really didn't happen that way. You just release them with love and let them go. This is the full moon practice right here. And this is how we let it go. Now, I don't know how all of this empowers the God source within, but I know that in this new moon or full moon energy, there is a new concept every month. And that is something we should definitely let go of in order to keep our right state of mind. And with that, we will see you next time.